So I'm sure there's a lot of you that feel a bit like me and are very disappointed at the release of SimCity and its current broken state, especially when it comes to all the traffic problems. But lo and behold, we have a game which can scratch the itch, at least in part. It's called Cities in Motion. Now this game has been out for a while, about 2 years now. The sequel is going to be coming out on April the 2nd, so less than a fortnight left till the release. So I'm very much looking forward to that. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and start Cities in Motion up. This will just be a brief little overview of the game over the coming weeks, and I think it's already cheap on Gamersgate. It's only like $10 for everything, including all the DLCs, and there's a lot of DLCs. So let's go ahead and choose a nice little symbol. That line seems good. So the campaign that we're currently playing has many different scenarios, and at the moment we're starting off in Berlin in 1923 to 1927. And Berlin's a thriving city, but the increasing population has placed heavy demands on the current public transportation system. The foundations for an extensive, modern transportation system have been laid, but if Berlin is to truly rise to greatness, much work still remains to be done. Now this has quite a unique loading screen format. More and more people and cars and just trees will pop out as time goes on. I think that's pretty cool what they've done. And yeah, so you don't really go ahead and build your own city. You manage transportation systems, your ferries, your buses, which are the most basic, trains as well, and subways. I'm pretty sure there's maybe a few more, but you don't manage like aeroplanes or anything like that. But I think helicopters though. Anyway, so scenario briefing. Now, my good man, no need for formality. Allow me to welcome you to my fine city. I am Major General von Oppensdorf, Commander-in-Chief of Berlin's public transportation system. I've built a good, solid, workable system, but unfortunately it was designed to accommodate a much smaller city, and now needs upgrading to comply with current modern standards. Alright, so let's give him what he needs. I do like how it starts off black and white and it fades into colour. It's quite vibrant as well, the game. So this is clearly, I guess, the centre of Berlin. Can we click on this statue? Let's see what it is. No, it's not letting me click on the statue. I wish we could know what it is. I'm sure maybe there's some Germans that would know what it is. I'm not sure even if it's real. Anyway, as we go ahead and look at the minimap over here on the bottom left, it's showing us the whole city, as well as where there's already some bus routes here. So we've got a mission here. It's called Dot to Dot. Our main objective is to make the best use of the existing lines. We need a few local lines already in place, but these still need to be connected, and I'm not sure how we could go about this. Do you think you could handle the connections on my behalf? I think a new line would be the best way to go. One which intersects with some of the existing stops, perhaps, so maybe you could position the new stops carefully so they complement the old network. You can choose any vehicle you please, though I recommend buses. I'd recommend buses too because they're the most basic. So this is a closed circuit, and this bus currently has 10. All these buses are and cars are well, time related to the age, so 1923s. As time progresses you get better in new cars, although you don't really control them. But it's a lot like Omerta at the moment. It's definitely that time, although I guess the architecture of the buildings is different. Different place in the world. As we look at Maxwell's department store. Alright, so time to get to work. We need to connect 3 of these bus circuits, so let's go over here. Bus infrastructure and bus stop with sign. Now I've got $20,000, and okay. Now what I'm going to be doing is, because this road's going up north, we'll collect or connect something up here. That would be perfect, like that. I think that would be the best. Maybe even a bit. No, I like that. Okay. So we're going to come over here. We don't really need to place a bus stop here because there's no people that will be waiting. Now over here. Okay, so that's going to be. We'll use the existing bus stops for the next route, and then we've got to come down over here. Now it might be smart to go ahead and place something here. Which way do these guys go? Up north. Okay. That should go down here, and the bus will come down up here and over to this bus stop, and maybe even that one. Alright. So with that, we need to now go to the line panel and create a new line. And we'll start off where we started off first off, somewhere here. And now we need to add the stops. So we'll use this stop as the starting points. They'll come up here. I do like how you can see the routes already. That definitely really does help you out. And now we'll come up over here. We might as well even stop here as well. Although you don't want too many stops on your routes, but... Okay, ooh, there's a bit of an underpass here. Semi-tunnel. All the cars look very, very nice. This is considering how old this game is, I'm surprised that like how much Omerta is similar to this really at the moment. Alright, so that's the 5th bus stop. Now we want to come up over here. You know what? I'm pretty sure, well, if we come up here, then we won't be able to use this road, will we? I guess you can come up north further up. Alright, and well, we'll close the line now anyway. See which route he's going to go down. Yeah, he's going to go down the main highway, so there was really no point in going to that bus stop. And now that it's closed, we need to actually give them a bus. Just the Maurice Astor. Attractiveness is 10%. Capacity only 10 people as well. Quite piss poor the buses back in those days. I guess you wouldn't expect anything less. And fuel consumption is 9. You do have to pay for fuel and later on electricity, as you need vehicles, I guess trams that require it. But at the moment, let's just buy this. It's going to cost us $235. I might as well even get 2. Even though it's not completely necessary. And then activate the line. Beautiful. Objective completed. ... Really great. I'm really impressed with your work. Our collaboration has gotten off to a flying start. I can tell that people are pleased with the new line. Well, isn't that great to hear? Now, for the next couple of minutes, there's not going to be much happening, so we might as well just speed it all up. There's a traffic accident somewhere. There it is. God damn. Alright, and it's gone. So there are fires in this game and just traffic accidents and all that type of stuff, although it doesn't really affect what happens. You can't change it. It just happens, so you got to deal with it. Anyway, new mission. Boy Scouting. Grüß Gott. I'm Hans from the Berlin Boy Scout organization. Our troop has been hoping you could help us. We have built a new cabin in the outskirts of the city, especially for our younger members. It would be great if you could make sure it is easy to reach. Alright, well I'm going to accept it, although I don't think it's one of those compulsory missions really. But let's see, build a line to detached house. And the detached house is here. Alright. So let's just add a bus stop. You know what, I might... I don't know. Should I make a whole new line? No, I don't think so. I don't want to have as many houses in the line as possible. What about on the highway? Okay. That'll be good. Now, where should we add a stop to? Okay, so if you can see on the minimap, this is this little square, so I actually like this line. Let's see if we can add a stop. There we go. And I'm pretty sure the game's like found automatically, yeah, the best routes to go with. So that's all good. Let's see what the bus stop's called. Prenzler Promenade. So it's the second stop. Alright. And we only have one bus there. We might have to add another one. But it seems like it should all work now. Let's activate the line. And hey presto. All done. Wow, nice work. Now the Cub Scouts can come and go without any problem. Thank you so much. It's a bit weird for the Scub Cat, or what is it? The Cub Scouts, or whatever they are, to be coming into this one little house next to a forest. What the hell is that? I hope, yeah, doghouse. I was going to say. Hopefully no human being possibly could live there. Alright, so let's close that. That doesn't close. You have to have one open. Alright, we can close this though. Now let's speed things up, wait up for the next mission. So in the Cities in Motion 2, I've been watching many different trailers of the game, etc. It seems like the city will be upgrading itself. So you start off with a small town and you need to manage the transportation systems there, and then you need to keep on upgrading and upgrading, and then the city will grow along with you. So that seems like a neat little thing. Now, new tram line. Since you did such a good job connecting the lines, I'm giving you a new task. I'd like a new tram line constructed in the city centre, connecting college, railway terminal and theatre. If you were to create or make a loop southwards, you would be guaranteed a significant passenger load. I'm sure you can handle this without any difficulty. Making a loop southwards. Okay, so I'm going to start off here. Firstly, what I've got to do is you want trams. So tram infrastructure would make sense. Now, are we able to build here? Yeah. You can build tram roads almost anywhere, it seems like. What I want to do, let's go for the bus stops first, or tram stops. Basic stop for trams. Okay, so you're not letting me place it for whatever reason. I'm guessing that would be because I don't have the actual line installed. So maybe I'll have to go ahead and get the line installed. And okay, let's see which way is going to be the best way to place it. It's going to cost a lot of money, this. Heck of a lot of money, really. I'll spread it like here. Over to this bridge. Gotta love the sounds of rejection. Nothing fills me up with as much warmth as that. Alright. Now let's just follow along this line. Try to go along the main highway. Hopefully that doesn't cause many problems. Okay, so that's the rail line connected. Now we've got either the theatre or the college. Where exactly is that? I'm guessing that's the theatre. It makes sense if it would be. So I'll build up like here. Alright, so where are we here? Alright, I see which way we're going to go. We're going to go up this road. Just drag it along here. You know what? Might even go like this. Because I guess the trams will collide and I guess cause traffic disturbances. We don't want that. And now we've got to connect it all up in a loop. Ooh, passengers somewhere are complaining. That's never any good. Still got a lot of money left, surprisingly. Why are you not letting me build? There we go. Okay. Maybe not the most entertaining thing to watch, but it definitely is fun and it definitely gets the mind going, at least once you're playing it. There's a lot of different problems that you need to solve and you know it's all going to work. And of course, this is DRM free. You can go ahead and buy it from Gamersgate, where I'm pretty sure it's like extremely cheap at the moment because they're just trying to promote the sequel to the game now, and they're not really too fussed about this now. There we go. Now I'm able to build a tram line. So which way? We'll go build it here. I didn't really build it southwards though, did I? Meh. They'll learn. They'll learn. Wait, so how can we see the tram line or tramway? Well, it follows this way, over here, 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 here. It's all very messy indeed, isn't it? Now we've got it over here, so I'll put it down here, hopefully. It's all going to be connected well. When you come up here, wow, this is damned confusing. So what's not, oh, this isn't connected, right. Where's the railway? There it is. So, put it down here. Now everything should be connected. Hopefully. Let's go to trams, create the new line. And don't want to build anything. Let's click on that. So now we can go ahead and line 1, add stop. connect it all up. Hopefully it will be working just fine. I don't want you. I want to connect you up. Ah, this is on the wrong way, clearly. It must be. Let's have a look at this fire. A very reminiscent of the good old Omerta. But wow, this is quite a problem. There's lots of people waiting up around here. What line is this? This is a line 1, isn't it? What I'll do, manage buses. I'll give them a couple more buses. What bus is this? It's Maurice Asta. Or Asta. Okay, 4. Going in through here. That should shut them up. Hopefully. Now, let's go over to tram lines again. Check out what the problem is here. Add stop. So we've got the Leipziger Strasse over here. And where are we? We're over here now. Yeah, this is definitely on the wrong side of the road. Okay, we're going to have to delete that, so... There we go, deleted. Well, as more things keep on pinging, which means there's people coming up on buses. There we go, because we clicked on a bus or something. But now, let's go and fix up this tram problem on that side of the road. Hopefully, that's connected. Although it doesn't seem like it is. Quite the boo-boo. What if... Well, we'll test it out. Let's go back to add stop. There we go. Now it's working. And we're down over here. Close the line. Manage vehicles. Give them a... What's this called? The Zossen Mark 1. Sounds Austrian, really. $700. So they do get pricey. These trams especially. Let's activate the line. Doesn't look like the mission has been completed though. Well, where is the mission briefing? It's here, there we go. So build a tram line connecting college. Let's check this out. It's not really working, is it? Hasn't worked out for us. Now, let's try this. What if I place the stop there? Maybe that will work better. There we go. Let's add stop. Okay. There's two stops extremely close to each other, but that's okay. Let's go back to the stop, tram spot, stop. That's green, that's good. And well, at least this is connected a bit. Unless I'm gonna have to build something here. We'll see. But let's activate the line. Doesn't seem like you want me to carry passengers. Oh no, sorry, transport 50 passengers on the line. So you said we can get a bit more down south. We haven't really used that up. I haven't listened to your word, although we have money to do it. Let's speed things up a little. Okay, so looking at one of these. Okay, so there's 2 people up in here. That's a good amount. Check out what's over here. 3 people. Okay, we've got 1 there. Wondering why it says 0 passengers carrying or carried. I guess they have to be taken off as well. And they have to want to escape from here. But we are making money, so that's at least a positive sign. People don't seem to like us too much. But I guess we didn't start off in the best of terms. This is, after all, the first mission. And we're not really too fussed about anything like that. Let's check out. 10 people waiting. Alright. These people are waiting quite a bit. I might have to get another tram. Over here. There we go. So now at least the people will be waiting a little bit less. Check out the mission briefing. Still 0 passengers carried. There we go. Some must have gotten off, so they have to get off. So the actual transaction, I guess, has to be completed. That's okay. Let's speed things up right over into the fastest game mode. Now the game does have a bit of performance issues, I guess, when I am recording, so it does run completely smoothly when you are playing it by yourself, if you have a decent computer. It's just that when you record some games, especially simulation games, because there's a lot of data coding, etc., a lot of crap happens behind the scenes. It just causes a bit of lag, etc. But apart from that, this game is pretty smooth. It doesn't have any bugs, although from memory, when it came out, it was quite bugged, but because Paradox and the independent developer, well, I guess they're not really independent though, but they are pretty good. They do work on all the bug fixes, and they really do care about the community. There's a lot of forum stuff to do with cities in motion. There's 20 people here. Let's see how this will work out. We're close to the amount. 50 people. Alright, you guys really need another bus, don't you? Like, more than a few. Let's just go on the pointy query thing. So, on bus route 4, that's what people are complaining about. This is the really long one, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. Alright. There's too many people waiting up there. So what I'll do is I'll buy a couple more buses. Alright, so we got the reward for that mission. Now there's 2 that we can take. Hopefully some buses stop these people from complaining. And we can at least stop them. Alright, in the meantime, let's go ahead and accept some of these missions. How amusing. The system seems to be working really well. Let's just slow things down. There we go. But I think we should also include the amusement park. There are lots of people coming and going from the park, so it would make a great addition to our network if we were to put a route there. Could you do that for me? Sure, great general. So where exactly is it? Oh, do you want to switch camera position? What do you want me to do? Build a line to amusement park gate. Transport 20 passengers to amusement park gate. I would have thought that this is good enough. It is. It seems like. Yeah, it is covered. Alright, so people should be coming off from this tram stop and going over here. It should just be a matter of time. What else is this other mission? Great work, I love your plan. It works beautifully, and now we just need to concentrate on optimizing the lines. Well, there are people coming up in here. We've only carried 4 passengers into it. Well, they've decided to go into the Ferris wheel. But we just need 20, so it's not too bad. In the meantime, let's have a quick look at all of the different... Oh, a bus is broken down. Is that our bus? Or is that because there's so many people waiting around here? What are they waiting on? It's all bus route 4. We've got 6 vehicles in here. So yeah, you've got 10 people. And that's all they can really carry. So we need a lot more buses if you ask me. Okay. Hopefully that's not overkill. But because these buses only carry 10 people, and they're on bus route 4, and that's where everyone seems to be complaining and being angry and moping about it. Yeah, we definitely need to fix that up. So hopefully, with the addition, there we go, bus route 1's having a bit of problems now. It's not too bad. It's bus route 4 which is causing us a problem. So hopefully all those new vehicles will shut them up. In the meantime, the tram has to keep on coming around. We've only got 1, so we need to wait until it makes a full circle over into this section over here before it'll be ready. What do you want? No, you know what? We can even reject all these missions, and we just need to take missions up from the commander-in-chief of the traffic section, and he'll help us out. Where in the world is this tram? There it is. It's taking its time. Julie G. Willikers. Okay. So let's go to trams. Well, I've got 2 of them. So where is the other one? 3 people. There it is. See how much it'll fill up. Okay, yeah, we definitely need more people. More trams, excuse me. Might as well go for 2 more, although they are quite pricey at over $5,000 each. Alright, now, interesting to see how many people will be coming up from this train. There we go, 12 passengers now. And there should be a lot more with all of the different new trams that we've got up in here. So overall, as you can probably tell, this game is quite amusing. It's quite a strategy game in itself. And it definitely does scratch the itch for city simulation as well. Maybe not city building in general. I guess you could play Cities XL if you're into that, which is also a great game that I did do a Let's Play of. I even did a Let's Play, I guess you could say, of the current version, because the current version is pretty laughable, to be honest. Because the current version is just a pretty much a system reboot of the 2011 Cities XL, which all they've been doing over the last 2 or 3 years is just updating it with 100 new houses or whatever. So nothing special. Here we go. This tram's going to be delivering more people. Hopefully more to the amusement park. Oh, that's close. 2 more passengers left. Check out these other bus stops. No. Bus stop 4 still has problems. Or bus line 4, excuse me. So what's this? Is this your income? Okay. And this is how much we are paying for the electricity. The expenses. So most of the buses are making money, although it's nothing major just yet. I'd love to be able to see how many passengers they're carrying. I mean, just really quickly, like on the graph. That would be really nice. Most of them are carrying 10 out of 10, so I think we might need a couple more buses. Yeah, bit overkill, really. But let's wait up for the trams. Where are we? We're over here. Anything coming by? No, not for a little while. There it is. 4 people. I doubt all 4 of them, or even 2, are going to be going over into the amusement park, but we'll see. Hopefully it will be the case. Zoom right back in. The graphics are nice as well. It does look quite good. Okay. There we go. Completed. Fantastic. Quicker than I had anticipated. More money. I have a big project for you in the pipeline, but you'll have to wait just a little longer before I pass it on to you. In the meantime, I need you to focus your energies on collecting money and increasing our funds so we have adequate resources to fund major changes once the time is right. Oh, you want me to have $15,000 in cash? That's an excellent route you've built there. This will definitely raise our profile in the city. Well, I didn't really have to build any new routes, but whatever you say. People will like us 20% more, and he'll give us an extra $1,700. But I think what we'll do is we'll end the episode now. I'll go AFK for a little bit, and I'll just speed things up and just wait up until we reach the necessary amount of money. It seems if we just go back to a bit of a slower speed, all I've really got to do is just wait it out. And well, there's still around 70 people unhappy, but it's just at really this stop. The trams, well, they're getting more and more people. It's nothing too bad. It's going to be a side mission, isn't it? I'll reject you. And, well, with that being said, I'll go ahead and end this. We'll see where we'll go in the series. If you guys want to see more, if you want to see less, I'm interested to find out. But until next time, hopefully you're enjoying, and see you later.